friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here because I have a pretty epic horror book haul for you guys. This is actually not all of them. A bunch fell while I was taking the thumbnail picture. So I was on a book buying ban in January and I kind of went a little crazy in February. I will say I would say 3 or 4 of these are brand new books. These are mostly thrifted or from the Dollar Tree, which are still technically like a new book, but only cost $1.25. And Nightworms books. So I'm counting those as new books as well. And yeah, let's get right into it because it's kind of a lot of books. So the first couple books I wanted to talk about were these Christopher Pike books. I was so happy to find these. They're gorgeous. They're absolutely gorgeous. I don't know the premises for these, but I can tell you I'm loving the freaking covers on these. She did not understand that she was dead. Oh, I hate it when that happens, don't you? But yeah, I'm super excited to get to these. I actually am friends with a bookstagrammer who is a huge Pike fan. So yeah, I think he has these in his collection. But yeah, I'm super excited to read those. I've only read one Christopher Pike book, and yeah, I'm just excited. And then I found this John Saul book for like 10 cents. It was amazing. This is Punish the Sinners, and this is like, okay, so I read the premise of this. It's like a medieval ghost. Medieval people come into the present and try to kidnap this woman and sacrifice her. It's really interesting. I have another John Saul book that I thrifted as well. I just don't know where it is, but I'm so excited to read this one day because it sounds very interesting. And then of course, Flowers in the Attic. This one is not in the best condition. As you can see, it's missing half the cover and it's not the keyhole covers, which I haven't ever been able to find. But yeah, I'm excited to have, I think now I have like 5 or 4 of this series now. I don't remember, but yeah, I'm excited to get to them. I am reading those for my 22 and 22. Okay, this was a really cool find as well. The Lathe of Heaven by Ursula K. Lagoon. This is actually sci-fi, but I feel like she writes like kind of dark sci-fi. I've only read one of her books before and I really liked it, and this cover is fantastic. It's very creepy. It's like this long shadow. Ooh, there's a movie as well. So yeah, I don't know what this is about, but it looks so interesting. I'm very excited to read it. And then I found this is total cover buy and also for 10 cents. Wild Cat by Karen Joskey. I love the cover. It's like a thumbprint that goes into a heart, and yeah, it looks kind of bloody, like a bloody thumbprint, and it has this beautiful like gold lettering on it. So yeah, 10 cents, I couldn't pass it up. It's just probably just a regular thriller. And the next couple of books I found were all super great deals at my thrift store, and they're in excellent condition. Is the Rules of Prey series, or the Prey series by John Sanford. These are thrillers, and there's a ton of them. Apparently there's 30 in this series, and I found the first 6 or so. And also I see them around in free little libraries everywhere. I see something Prey, like I see them around constantly, but they are not in this great of condition. Like, they are loved. So yeah, I'm super excited. I think this is a serial killer thriller series, and yeah, I'm excited to start this. I feel bad. I don't want to like crack the spine on these because they feel very vintage. There's a great cover for one of these is Sundial. I think this is the 4th or 5th in this series, but I love this cover. I wish all of the covers were kind of this like point horror looking cover. They're just more standard airport thrillers kind of looking covers. But yeah, I'm excited to get to this. I think I'm going to attempt to read Rules of Prey for a thriller week thing. Yeah. So the next book I found at the Dollar Tree is The Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier book, this is the Netflix movie edition, and I never watched that, but I read this years and years ago, and I don't have an actual physical copy of it. I think I read it on ebook, like on Kindle or whatever. I think it was free or something through that classics thing, and I remember really liking it. I actually have a copy of her Don't Look Now book because I love that movie so much from the 70s, and yeah, I'm excited to reread this one day, and it's like an easy floppy paperback. I totally lost the word. Why? So the next book I found at my local thrift store, and that is Little Girls by Ronald Malphite. I literally read like the first sentence of the synopsis, and what I got is that it's about daughters being raised by their father who is recently exorcised or is going through an exorcism. Like, what? I loved Ronald Malphite's Come With Me. It felt like a very spooky, slow burn, quiet horror, grief horror, so I'm so excited to get to this, and I was very excited to find it. So the next book I've already talked about is Cold Moon Over Babylon by Michael Mcdowell. I'm reading this for a book club pick this month, but I thought I ordered this used, but it doesn't seem used at all, so maybe it's new. But this is about a serial killer in a small town, I believe, and it's like haunted as well, or a ghost story as well. So yeah, I'm very excited to get to this. I have been loving Michael McDowell books recently, and yeah, comment down below if you have any Michael McDowell recommendations. I'm looking forward to reading like all of his books. And then the next book I've already talked about as well is Succulent Prey by James White. I always want to start with James. While Wrath is such a cool freaking name. Yeah, this is about a guy who survived a serial killer as a child, but it traumatized him, and it turned him into a serial killer. So yeah, this is extreme horror, and I'm excited and nervous for getting into it. This is way longer than any extreme horror I've read. It's 260 pages, which is a lot when it comes to extreme. I feel like extreme is like 100 pages, you're good, or 120 pages, you're good. So I'm kind of nervous for this one, but I'm also reading this one this month. The next book I got was Black Top Wasteland by S.A. Cosby. I loved Razorblade Tears, so of course I had to get his debut novel. I believe this is his debut novel. I hope I'm right about that. And this also takes place in and around Richmond, and yeah, I'm super excited for it. It's supposed to be a mystery thriller. I really tried to get to it in February, it just didn't happen with all of the other books that I ended up reading, but yeah, I'm super excited to get to this very soon. The next book I'm so excited for because the cover is fantastic, and I believe it's about a serial killer clown, and that is Wonderland by Jennifer Hillier. I am super psyched about this. This is nice and long, and yeah, I think it's a slasher, and I'm so excited to get to this one day. Like, I think I ordered it actually around Christmas, and I didn't get a chance to haul it before it came in. It came in really late, so yeah, I'm super excited to read this. I totally forgot I ordered it. It was one of those, oh, I did something really cool. So yeah, super psyched. Next book I got was The Between by Tanayana Redo, and I loved The Good House, and I see this recommended a lot. I think it just had a reprinting and a re-release, but I got a used copy, and unfortunately I didn't get that cool cover, but I like this cover as well. I like how moody it is. And this is about a guy who was saved by his grandmother from drowning, and she ended up passing away or dying, and then other stuff is happening in his life, and he kind of feels like it's like all connected is what I'm getting. Tanayana Redo brings that slow burn grief horror, and this is a very short one, I feel like, compared to The Good House, so I'm very excited to get to it. The next book I got is Take Your Turn, Teddy by Haley Newlin. So I thought this was much shorter than it is. This is kind of chunky. Oh, it's only almost 400 pages. So the premise for this, I only know a little bit of it, is that this is about a boy who disappeared for a couple days and then comes back. It kind of gave me Imaginary Friend vibes. And yeah, the cover is absolutely stunning. I love these grippy covers, and this almost looks like, you know, somebody painted it. It just looks so cool. Sorry, I'm talking about covers a lot in this. I didn't realize I picked so many like different looking books. And yeah, I'm super excited to read this. I'm friends with Haley on Instagram, and she just seems like a really cool person, and yeah, I see this around BookTube and I'm excited. The next book I found at the Dollar Tree looks like a winter secluded thriller book, The Line Between by Joskey, and that's all I know about it. I know it has one of those annoying Target stickers on it. So the next couple of books I got in my January Nightworms package, I think I said it was February earlier, but it was January, and that is The Sundial by Shirley Jackson. This is about a family that runs a mortuary, I believe, and one of the daughters has a premonition of an apocalyptic event happening, and I am here for it. I am so excited. I feel like this cover does not do that premise justice in any way, but it is one of the Penguin classic covers, so I'll give it a pass, I guess. And then the next one is When Things Get Dark. This is a collection of short stories with Joyce Carol Oates, Josh Malerman, Carmen Maria Machado, and Paul Tremblay, and many more, and I'm hearing amazing things about this short story collection. I typically pick up short story collections when I'm feeling very slumpy. I'll pick up a King short story or any other ones, so I'm excited to get to this. I love the cover too. It has her iconic cat eye glasses on the cover, and it's just this really pretty blue, and yeah, I'm super excited for this. I always end up saying that I am so excited to read these books. It's like, duh, you bought them. Like, of course you're excited. So the last book I'm going to talk about is Sundial by Catriona Ward. This is so beautiful. Honestly, this was a cover buy. Also, it's been getting great reviews. I saw a lot of people read the arc for this one, and it is about a woman who is going back to her hometown, and she's bringing her daughter, and she has to make a tough decision, and that is all I know about it, and that is all I want to know going in, because it is very short. I feel like what is it, The House on Needless Street was almost like chunkier than this one, right? And I loved that one, and I'm super excited to get to this, and yeah, the cover is giving me all the vibes. Like, I'm here for it. So there you have it. That was my horror book haul, and I don't know if I'm gonna be doing one in April. I'm really gonna try hard the rest of the month not to buy any more books, but it's so hard because I just want to read all of the horror books out there. Let me know in the comments below if you've heard any of these books, or you're intrigued to read any of these books. And you guys have a great day. Bye.